Millions of late-night doom scrollers watched a shirtless man plunge his face into a sapphire-blue bowl of ice water, smear banana peel across his cheeks, and sprint on a treadmill so hard the belt shrieked under him. That man, Ashton Hall, woke the internet at 3:52 a.m. and by breakfast woke an entire cottage industry. But was the hustle real, or did it hide a hustler? Stick around, because the deeper we dive, the colder and costlier this story gets. But before we follow the money trail, we have to understand how a single morning routine froze the algorithm. In late February 2025, a clipped-together day-in-the-life video detonated across X, TikTok, and Instagram. It showcased Hall's dawn patrol, mouth taping, journaling, 20-minute push-up sprints, an icy face dunk, and of course those trademark blue bottles of Saratoga spring water. Even People magazine chronicled every timestamp, down to his 8:45 a.m. banana peel facial. Physique aside, Hall's real genius was production. Multi-camera angles, crispy color grading, a videographer dangling out of a Tesla window to capture him jogging alongside. Saratoga's own CMO called the free exposure amazing, as the meme boosted their glass bottle sales. Between March 1st and March 30th, Hall added 2.4 million followers. Brands lined up, and the savvy entrepreneur spotted a bigger play. If viewers would copy his morning routine, maybe they'd pay to copy his income routine too. And that's when the $10,000 promise slid into every aspiring coach's DMs. Hall unveiled the elite online coaching accelerator, a high-ticket mentorship promising six-figure months in 90 days. The brochure read like a fantasy RPG loot drop. One-on-one Zoom deep dives with Hall, a squad of setters to cold message prospects, seasoned closers who'd hop on calls and seal deals for you, for a 70-30 revenue split, lifetime access to a private mastermind. The entry fee, $9,997, payable upfront. Spots were strictly limited, yet screenshots show fresh cohorts opening every 2 weeks. Students bragged on Instagram about wiring the cash, flashing Hall's favored Rolex Submariner as motivation. But testimonials were suspiciously spotless. No Trustpilot page, no third-party Reddit reviews, no before and after bank statements. Even in Hall's own Discord, emojis outnumbered concrete results. Still, it wasn't slick marketing that toppled the empire. It was the sound of unanswered phones. By April, internal Slack messages leaked. New mentees typed frantic paragraphs. My setter ghosted after 1 week. Anyone else? Closer calendar booked solid for 10 days. Lost 3 hot leads. Asked support for a refund. Message deleted. Group Q&A calls, once intimate 20-person coaching huddles, now sounded like an overstuffed Zoom concert. 80 cameras, 1 mic, Ashton. Participants waited an hour just to say hello, only to be muted mid-pitch. One coach, Miguel, screenshotted his contract. If we fail to deliver outline services, client is entitled to full refund within 14 business days. Miguel's countdown hit day 15, wallet still empty. The silence grew louder, and YouTube's fitness watchdogs could hear it. Greg Doucette, a blunt Canadian bodybuilder with 2 million subscribers. In a video titled, "I Have Evidence Ashton Hall is Scamming You," Greg flashed Miguel's screenshots and dozens more. Another creator, Nick Trigili, called it the Wes Watson clone scam, referencing a notorious prison fitness entrepreneur. Their uploads trended on YouTube's Popular in Fitness. Nearly 600,000 viewers flocked to the comment sections, many sharing their own grievances. One ex-mentee confessed Hall had promised a refund on a recorded call, but the money surfaced only after Greg's expose racked up 300,000 views. Hall's response wasn't an apology. It came on lawyer's letterhead. At 00:34 a.m. on May 2nd, several creators awoke to a neatly formatted cease and desist email demanding they remove defamatory content within 24 hours. One TikTok commentator filmed her reaction in real time. "Guess who's trying to muzzle me? Ice bath boy." The clip hit 1.1 million views overnight. Legal threats equals algorithmic rocket fuel. The hashtag #Hall scam soared to the TikTok trending page. Instead of quelling rumors, the C&D multiplied them. Digital PR experts labeled it a textbook Streisand effect. Meanwhile, skeptics began probing the source of Hall's superhero muscles. Hall always claimed to be 100% natural, but the sharper-eyed bodybuilding community noted a sudden 25-pound muscle jump in under 6 months. Forums cataloged side-by-side photos showing hallmark gear signs, rapid vascularity spikes, jawline bloat, cystic acne. The optics didn't help. Hall's reels now featured iced-out Cuban chains, drone shots of penthouse pools, and a film crew dangling from SUVs. Critics argued he spent more time curating the illusion than coaching real clients. All glow-ups fade, bank statements do not. Behind Discord paywalls, frustrated mentees formed a 60-member Hall Justice channel. A Colorado paralegal volunteered sample fraud affidavits. Another member compiled a spreadsheet of $612,000 in collective fees. Consumer law podcasts speculated the FTC could examine deceptive earnings claims. Class action chatter intensified when a second round of refunds, reported only after public shaming, hit a handful of accounts. Experts warned Hall could face civil penalties if regulators prove he misrepresented services or income potential. Whether courts intervene or not, one truth already surfaced. Red flag checklist: extreme physiques plus no disclosure equals likely gear. Guarantees of 6 figures in weeks equals fantasy. Paid testimonials or no third-party reviews equals smoke. Legal intimidation instead of transparent data equals run. If you hold $10,000 to invest, hire a certified trainer, enroll in an accredited biz coaching program, or build a marketing funnel with verifiable case studies. Never pay simply for proximity to an Instagram highlight reel. One last icy plunge. Ashton Hall taught the internet an accidental lesson. The same camera angle that turns ice cubes into inspiration can cool a brand to sub-zero when receipts don't match rhetoric. Viewers once cheered his 3:52 a.m. grind. Now they timestamp every contradiction. Will Hall pivot, refund, and rebuild? Or will the next viral guru step in with a new gimmick and the same playbook? That's up to us. Smash the like if you've ever bought a course you regret. Drop your story below. And, as always, stay skeptical, stay curious, and never let the blue bottle hype blind you to the fine print.